Hi guys, Chris Kershaw here from Chris Kershaw Strength, and welcome to day 17 of the month of Massive, and today I'm going to show you how to bench press. I'll give you a quick demo first and then we'll explain exactly what's going on. Okay, so first let's talk about exactly how high that bar is in relation to my chest. And what we need to make sure is that the bar is easy to get out and it's easy to put back in again. So we're not having to do half a repetition in order to get it out, and we're not having to shrug up and reach over the top in order to get that out as well. It should also put back in nice and easily no matter what weight is on that bar. So if it's touch and go when you're warming up, if you're only just able to bring it in and out, I would suggest taking it one down, because as you add extra weight, that's going to compress all the various joints as you're doing your sets, and your arms are going to ultimately end up a little bit shorter, or you're going to be pressed more into the bench. So when in doubt, take it down ever so slightly, okay? So as you can see, this is exactly what it's like for me. So no matter what weight is on that bar, I'm always going to be able to bring that out without any danger whatsoever. Other than that there's always a heavy weight above my face. The next thing that we need to consider is where we put our feet, and I like to teach feet flat on the floor. Very similar to if you were to do a sumo deadlift or some kind of semi-sumo deadlift. So I've got my feet there to drive into the ground to make me feel nice and secure. And that adds a little bit to the bench press as well. Those foundations are going to help me be stronger and transfer my force from the floor into my arms and ultimately lift my weight. Alright, so the next thing is to consider is where you are lying in relation to the bar before you set up. So I would suggest when you do lay down, you have your the distance between your eyes and your nose directly underneath the bar. With that, it means you're not going to have to reach out too far when you're setting up. It also means you're not going to have to swing it right back when you're finishing off that set. So the last thing you want is to be too close and start smacking it on the rack as you're doing your bench press repetitions. And also the last thing you want is when you've finished a really hard set, is having to reach back 6 meters in order to put it back again. So, eyes in the correct position. The next thing we want to consider is how much do we arch our back, and I would suggest just a gentle arch in the back when you're first starting, because that's going to put you in a position that's not going to put your shoulders too much at risk. So what do I mean by that? Just lift in the first ring ever so slightly. You don't need to go into an excessive starch or anything like that, but what I don't want to see is you dead flat in relation. Okay, so there should be a slight gap in the lower back, between the lower back and the bench, in order for that to be a safe setup. The other thing that we want to consider is, as we're bench pressing, we don't want to have an angle like so, where we're coming down towards our neck and flaring the elbows out. What we want is to have an angle that's about 45 degrees, this bone here, the humerus, in relation to the torso. So we want to drive there, and then we're not putting too much risk on our shoulder joint and wrecking ourselves for the rest of the work or for the rest of our lives. So once again, I'll show you that. So look out for my elbow angle. And then another thing to consider is where to take it on your chest. Essentially the answer to that is wherever it goes with your elbows at 45 degrees and your forearms in a nice straight line. Okay, so that'll be different depending on your lever length, how long your arms are, how long your torso is. So for me, my bench press comes to here every time, but for you it might be a little bit higher probably not, or a little bit lower with that gentle arch. I was thinking if there's anything else I should go into. No, I think that'll cover the basics for now. Make sure there's no pain as you're doing this exercise. The last thing you need to do with bench is pushing through pain. So get those angles nice and correct. Make sure the bench is set up correctly. Make sure those feet are down. Let me know if you have any problems, and I'll see you tomorrow. Thanks for listening, guys.